Now, I need to pick me out 30 blocks here. 30 of them. I like that one. Put that.
God sent his son. They call him Jesus. He came to love, heal, and forgive. He lived and died to buy my pardon. An empty grave is there to prove my Savior lives. Because he lives, I can face tomorrow. Because he lives, all fear is gone. Because I know.
Alrighty.
You able to do that?
We're gonna try this again. I messed it up, so we're gonna do it again. I want 4 strips that are 2.5. I did what that girl Jordan Fabrics done, and that's what I was trying to do, and I messed up. So see, my blocks are 8 inches. Get you one down over here you can see. And I messed it up. This is 8 inches here. Okay? And I take 2 inches off. So I need 6 inches. So, oh, you're not even looking. Alright, 6 inches. So if I make my block, my strips 2.5, and I need 2 of them. Okay, so this is 2, and this right here will be 4. Okay, because these are in 2s. Okay, see here I got 4 here. Alright, so now I have these. Okay. I'm only going to do one side at a time. And hopefully I have enough to do it. I hope. Okay. So now I need, oh my goodness. I need this one right here is 6.5 inches. Oh my God, am I going to have enough? Probably not. So this one's going to be 6.5. And I need 2 of them. And this is folded into 2. Oh Lord, I hope I've got enough. But we're going to find out. Alright. I may have to play with things to get it the way I want it. I don't know how I'm going to do it. And this one right here is 6.5. And I'm going to have more. Alright, if I lay that down here like that. And then this one right here is going to have to be 8 inches. And I don't have 8 inches. I don't have 8 inches here. I don't have 8 inches.
That doesn't look good at all.
I only got 6.5. But if I keep them 6.5, I think I'm gonna try that. And okay, then I would have to have, and this right here would be 6.5, right? 6.5. That would be down here. Then I would have to have a 4-inch. Wow. That's not going to work. Have to have. Alright. I guess I'm going to have to go get some more gray. Or else rig these up that I messed up and cut from the short and put on the and do that. I am not going to let you know that I didn't mess up. I could take 2 of these and sew them down and then cut this down to where I can use them. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sew this down. I need 2 of these. So, and this right here, God, I hope it works. Let's take 1 of these and lay it out. Yeah, by the time I do my seam allowance, then that should fit. So I need 2 of these to do all these blocks. Man, that really bites the bullet there. I'll have to go get more or piece them together where I messed up. But I'm going to sew these down and get these strips ready. Alright, I have these cut out and ready to sew down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this one on all of them and chain piece them and get them sewed down, and then I'll come back and figure out what I want to do from there, if Mama Cat will let me. But these are ready to do. And I don't know what happened, but okay. We're going to fight with this. I should have done 1 stack at a time. Like I said in my mind, do 1 and then see what happens. But I don't think I'm going to have enough. But anyway, okay. So, I'm going to sew these down. Okay, let's figure out what we're going to need on the gray. And we'll do 1 strip. And then I can go and get some more when Rick gets paid again. Now, we have here, from here to here, 7.5. So if we make it 8, and we go ahead and use this 2-inch strip, and when we do it, we need to line it up right here, and then we can trim off both sides if we need to. It ain't going to hurt a bit. So, on this one, we're going to make it an 8. So, I'm going to get this one and bring it down. And then I'm going to get my ruler. It's at 7. Maybe I want 7.5 would work. Let's take a look and see if 7.5 would work. Nah, yes, no, 8 will. Because we've got to have seam allowance over here. So, 8. So, here is our 8 right here. Let's line that up. There we go. And now we need to cut it down. So I'm going to have to wait till I get some more gray. But I can go ahead and I can get these right here done. So what I'm going to do from here is I'm going to sew this one or one of these. There should be two here. Yeah, there's two. And I'm going to go ahead and get as many done as I can. And if I can get a whole bunch of them, I may just work with the rest of them and make what I've got and make it work. But we'll see what happens. Alright, I'm going to sew this down and then we'll be back. But see how I've ironed them down and they do look good. So hopefully when I get these on, they'll do just as good. We're going to find out though. Alright, let's go sew this down. Alrighty, out of that other one I got 5, 10, 15, 20. So I need to come up with 10 more. So my thought is to take this strip right here. That is what? 5 inches wide. I can get 2 out of this one. And see if I can't make this work with what I have. And then that way I don't have to buy any. So that right there makes 4 I can get. Right here will be 5, 6. 7, 8. 9, 10. So if I calculated that right, I should be able to get my other 10 out of these right here. And then I'll just take this strip and I will sew them down to it. You see? Let's see what we can do here to bring it down. And we'll sew them right to the strip like that. And then I can get 1, 2 out of it. And then that way, I could probably get the rest of them. So I got 20 here. So there's 5, 10, 15, 20. So I'm pretty sure that I can get 10 more out of this. And then I can start putting my blocks together. I hope. Alrighty. So, I'm going to get this done. Hooray, hooray, hooray. This so far is what the block is going to look like. So, let me get it off my sewing machine over here. And we're going to go through, cut these right here down. And I'm glad that what I had worked. So, I am happy with that. I'm glad that happened. Alright, now that we have these done, I need to trim them down. And because the white shows right there, and I'm going to cut them off and iron them down. Which that reminds me, I need to turn my iron on. I'm just starting today. And right here is my calendar, which today is the 17th, ain't it, Rick?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Alright. There we go. There's my calendar. Okay. So, I hear Bullet in there, so let me go get him out. I'm going to go ahead and iron all this down, and then I'll be back. Alrighty, now we're down to putting the 2 whites right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut wrong side, that's 2. So we're going to go right here. We're going to go 1.5 inches. And I'm going to cut about 4 of them. And then if I need more, then I will cut more. but 4.5 will be fine. Oh, I mean, 2.5. Blah blah blah. All right. Now I have 4 strips here. I don't know if I need more. I probably will. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start doing this. And I'm going to sew it. Let's do it this way. First down here. And then right here. And after I get these right here sewed on, then we'll be back. I don't know if you guys can tell it or not, but it is supposed to be raining, but it is nothing but little tiny ice cubes.
It doesn't be raining at all,
No, right there on my thumb. There's snow in it. And little ice cubes. Look at that.
There may be a little bit of rain in it too. I feel raindrops too.
Yeah.
It's
gonna get bad. Alright, we have them done. I gotta fix this so it won't be like this. I gotta crawl around everything. It'll be alright. Okay. Maybe that'll work. Alright, we're going to start laying this thing out and seeing what we want to, how we want to do it. Let's see, how many across? I have 5 across, 6 down. And I think they go this way. So we're going to go 5 across. There's...
surveyed all the good things come to me from above. If I would count all the blessings from the storehouse above, I simply ask for the favor of Him beyond.
Sorry, I ain't got a bigger table. Let's do it this way. Sorry, I don't have a bigger table, but that's what I've got. That don't look bad at all. That looks pretty good. Okay. Now then, I don't want to sew all them together because I want to be able to do it on my machine and everything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find me some backing, and then I'm going to start doing my backing and my batting, and we'll get that going together. Okay, let's see.
I want to stroll over heaven with you. So many places of beauty we long to see below, but time and treasures have kept us walk, making plans as you know. But come the morning of the rapture, together we'll stand anew. When I stroll
find my backing, and then we'll get busy on getting all that done. And I'm taking this thing off now. Alright, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to cut out our batting. And this is 11 inches. So this is the first block that's on there. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to line this up, and we're going to start cutting it down to 11.
I want to stroll, I want to stroll over heaven with you some glad day, when all our troubles and heartaches are vanished away, and I will some joy all the beauty where all things are new. I want to stroll over heaven with you. I want to stroll over heaven.
Alrighty, if we don't have enough, we can always cut out more because I still got some left. So I'm going to put it over here, and I'm going to go ahead and finish cutting them out, and then whenever I get done, then we'll be back. Alrighty, I'm going to fix it so I can put the design on here. I want that right there. So that's what I'm going to work for. The first thing I'm going to do is try to get this right here, the little flower part. I'm going to try to get that first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark this in half so that I can see what I have to work with. Alrighty. Now, looking at this right here is going to go from corner to corner. It'll go from here to here. So what I want to find out is how far I can go up this way. So I have this. So I can go up to 5 inches. Okay. So I want to take this one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go up 5 inches. Tip right there is 5 inches. And I'm going to want it skinnier than what that is. We'll want skinnier. So I'm going to take that, and then I'm going to scoot it over to the other one. Make sure I'm still on my 5 inches. Alright. Before I cut this out, I'm going to lay it down right here. That looks good. Now I'm not going to cut it out yet. I want to get this next one. Now I'm still on 5 inches. I don't want to change it. I should be able to get 5 inches from here up here. So right here where the X is 5 inches up to here. So I'm still in the safe zone. Alright, my next one is going to be bigger. So to make sure we get 5 inches. So now this time I want to go over. Now I may have to go down some to make sure that I get some kind of a point. So I need to go down at least 4 to 4 inches. So I'm going to have to redo this on a 4-inch scale so I can have that roundness. Okay, that'll work. Now I'm going to scoot it over. And hopefully this time I can get that kind of round edge up here at the top. I think what I'm going to do is try to... Don't know. That ain't going to work. Alright, let me give you another one. Alright, let's see. Now then, how about we do it this way? Here, probably work pretty good. So I'm going to go like this and like this. Let's see what I can do about that. Nope, that ain't going to work neither. I wonder how I could do that one. It's pretty big. Alright. Let's see if we can do it this way. Make sure I got my 5 inches. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw it out. Now I'm trying to figure this one out. I don't want them both the same, because this one right here needs to be on the bigger side. This one right here. I think what I'm going to do is I want to go over another inch this way and another inch this way. I think I'm going to work it out right here. Because this right here will give me the bigger of what I want. I think that will work. Now, look at that one. I think that one would work, and I think that one would work. We're fixing to find, oh, there's one. There's 2. Alright. I like that look. Alright. So, now then, this one will be laid here, and this one would be laid here. Right here. Alright, let's draw it out and see if that's what we want. Put it over here. I can see what I'm doing here. Nope. It will be this one is laid across here. Right here. And there's supposed to be 4. Alright, this one here, it looks like it's going to have to be smaller. Yeah, it's going to have to be smaller. This one here is just too big for what I want here. So, what I'm going to do from here, we'll play with you in a minute. From this middle line, I'm going to take it down to a 1/2 inch. Draw my mark. And then over here is going to be a 1/2 inch. Draw my mark. Alright, now then, marked on that one. I don't know if my iron's still hot or not. Let's try it out. Oh yeah, it's still hot. Maybe I should leave it on. Alright, but I can't use this one because it's too hot. So let's just grab us another one. Let's put us an X down the middle of it. Alright. Now we want to take this one. And I think I need to trim it down some too. So what would be a good one? I think trim it down to about 4. Yeah, I think 4 would work. So I need to take 1 inch off of this. And I think that would help us some there too. Alrighty. Now then. Let's see if we can get a pattern going here. About 1/2 inch down. We'll draw. Okay. About 1/2 inch down. Draw it. Oh yes, I see it working in. Oh yeah. I see it working. All except for that last one. See, this one here's bigger. These two are bigger. So, and I did go my 1/2 inch. Let's see if I scoot it over just a tad little bit. If that will help it. Not really, but it still looks good. Alright, now let's see if we can't find our next one. And it will go right here. We're going to lay that on the line. Now I think it needs to go up. So we'll go an inch above our draw line right here. Inch above the draw line. Well, this here's going to be difficult. When I get it done, it's going to look good. I hope. Right here. Going to be a lot of drawing to it. Alright, let's bring you over here and let's see if you can tell what I've done. It took me about 15 minutes to do this. That'll work. Okay, I wish I'd have brought that thing. Let me go back and get it. Because it'll make it a whole lot easier on the fingers. And I probably won't cut you off. Alright. Now then. If you see right here, these right here will go into like a flower. And that is this one right here. And then this one. So what we'll do is it should come and we'll cross right here. And I want it to go down like that. So I'm going to have to play with this one. Now, what I do with it? There's that one. And I done throwed it away. No. Oh, here it is. Alright. So this one right here is the one that we need to go down further into it. Because, alright, how about if I do like this? Come into it like that. Nope, that ain't gonna work either. Alright, I think that'll work though, because it kind of goes right there. And we got some mark here, right here. And then this one will come in right here. And this one will come in right here. And this one will come. I think that will work just fine. Now the other piece. I don't want to lose these. So this one will come in here. And in here. Here. Nope. Yep. Okay. Be right here. On over right here. Then it should hit doot, doot, doot right here. Doot and doot. Alright. So I think that would look pretty good. And I think what color I'm going to use is probably a green or something like that. I will have to look, see what I would like with it. But as far as these go, we are done with this. And we'll be back in a little bit after I figure some more stuff out. This is how to donate to my PayPal. You come down here to Poor Man's Sewing, and you mash on Poor Man's Sewing. Then you go over here to About. You mash on About, and right here is to donate to Poor Man's Sewing.